Today I thought I would do a review and demo on some new face products from the drugstore, so I'm just going to get right into it. I'm just doing my face makeup, and I'll try to talk about what I think of these things, just from what I've tried so far. So this is the Milani Prime Light Primer, and I got this from Ulta. I ordered it online when I was pretty much out of my Smashbox primer oil, and I didn't I want to just use like one product up at a time, like have one primer. I have two primers right now though, so, or three primers kind of, because I have a little bit of the Cover FX one. I needed something for my friend's bachelorette party, so that's kind of why I got this. I haven't used this as much as the other products though, but I've been reaching for this a little bit more over the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth. They're both good. I haven't really noticed a difference between the two, but I feel like this is more of an illuminating primer. You can see my skin does look kind of dewy from using this, and that's just kind of the look I've been going for lately, especially in the winter. So yeah, I like it a lot, and I think it's pretty good. Okay, so next up I have this L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This is in the color 902 Light Glow. I think this is the second lightest color, and I really like this. I did a first impression on this, and I didn't like it that much. But I just kind of like dot some on my face. I think there's a little bit too much over here, so I'm going to place it over there. Yesterday I put a lot of this on though, and I actually really liked how it looked with like a lot of it on. But yeah. At first I thought that this was kind of gimmicky, but like this makes my makeup look better like throughout the day. I haven't actually tried the foundation that I'm going to use on its own without this, so I'm gonna have to, or at least not that I've noticed. So maybe tomorrow I'll try that out like without this, because that's a new foundation too. I want to do like more of a review on that. And yeah, I like this a lot. You can see it does kind of give like a dewy glow. I feel like I look especially dewy now that I've put this on. And yeah, it makes my foundation look really nice throughout the day. It doesn't look like too dry or anything, and I just like it. Okay, so before I do my foundation, I'm just going to use this ColourPop Amber Crystal Setting Spray. I don't know why, I just feel like lately I've been liking to use it before and after I do my makeup, so yeah. And I'll just kind of let this sit a little bit. I put this on camera one time as kind of a first impression, and like I noticed a difference on camera. Again, I can kind of see a difference now. It looks nice and dewy, and like it does like do something to the skin. So I like that a lot. Now for the foundation, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. And it comes with this applicator, which I like. I'm just going to kind of dot it like that. I'm going to kind of use it like concealer too. I should have done my concealer first, because I have been doing concealer first lately. But that's okay, I'll just do it after. And I'll just kind of dot it a little bit more, just like what's on here. This has like a weird smell to it. So yeah, this foundation, so far I like a lot. I think that this is like a great foundation like for the winter time. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit just because I feel silly talking like this. And of course this is what the thumbnail's gonna be. I know it. But yeah, I just like it. I just like it. I don't know what more to say. I still do need to try it on without the Glotion, but I feel like this is like the perfect type of foundation for winter. I don't feel like I'm getting too much coverage. I'm just looking over here at my mirror, and I think it's just a nice little coverage thing. This one wears really well throughout the day too. It doesn't necessarily like stay on the best, so I don't know if this is the best for oily skin. Maybe I'll powder a little bit more today just because I feel like it isn't the best for, for lasting power. But yeah, this NYX color correcting concealer palette thing. I'm just going to use this orange color right down here. I think these are technically supposed to be more color correctors than concealers, but I like color correcting more than I like concealer. I think that's fair to say. Like, I feel like this actually covers up my dark circles, and I don't think I need concealer on top of this, because I think that just looks a little bit too much. So I think as long as I use this with powder, you can say, like, it's nice. I have a lot of trouble with, like, concealers looking old on me. I'm not old. I just poked myself with this. I'm gonna use a different brush just because I don't know what that'll do. But yeah, I just kind of like that. Alright, so this is the number 7 loose powder. I've been using this for a while. I'm almost done with it. I like it a lot. I think it's nice. I'm just gonna get like a bunch under here because that's like the baking method, but that kind of sucks because then you end up using more than you really have to. But it does work. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to let it sit there for a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do, even though that's not what I always do. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it sit here for a little bit. I could go on to my blush right now, but I think I'll wait a little bit. Let me talk about this foundation a little more. It claims to be for all skin types, and it has a brightening complex. Like I said, I don't know if the lasting power would be that good for oily skin. And although it says all skin types, they don't have skin tones for everyone. They only have a few shades in the range, and that's not good. Physicians Formula really needs to expand their shade range. This was $12.99, so it's not the cheapest product at the drugstore, but honestly, a lot of foundations from the drugstore are on that level, which, again, that kind of sucks because I don't necessarily think they're all worth it. I like the e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation, but, like, let's compare how much is in each one of those. Alright, so this is 1 fluid ounce and 30 milliliters. Well, this is 68 fluid ounces and 20 milliliters. So this is half the price of this, but you're also getting less product. It's not half the product, but I mean, still, it's kind of something to think about. Alright, so yeah, I still think I like this because, like, it comes in a nice bottle. And, like, I like this applicator. I know not everybody likes those applicators, but I just think that makes it so nice and easy. But yeah, I'm just gonna wipe away this powder. I'm gonna use a little bit more powder at the end because I kind of like to go overboard with my highlight, and I think that powder just makes it look a little bit better, and I wanted to see if the powder will help it last longer. Okay, so I'm using this Milani Color Harmony blush, and this is in the shade Berry Rays. I keep using the wrong type of rays for this because I don't know why I keep thinking it's R-E-Y-S when it's R-A-Y-S. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like my neck looks bad. So this I really like, especially with this brush from BH Cosmetics. I mentioned this in a weekly favorites, both these products. You can kind of like concentrate on one color. You could get like a very light blush, or you could get like a darker, like berryer blush, or you could swirl it all together. Lately I've just been kind of swirling it all together and just kind of booping it on like that. So I like this color a lot. I think Milani does its blushes the best. I think I still prefer the baked blushes. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I like this a lot too. But I have more experience with the baked blushes, so that's kind of like what I compare like all blushes to, because I think those are kind of the best that you could get, like drugstore or high end. But these are good too. And these, like, I don't know. It's not really matte. It kind of has like a glow to it, but I kind of like it to like define my cheekbones. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. All right, now that I have all the blush on, I am going to use this BH Cosmetics Black Light palette. And lately I've been using Strobe a lot, so I'm just going to keep using that. It is a very, very intense color. Like, I don't notice any, like, powder kick up, not too much at least, with this palette. I've heard people complaining about that, and they're, like, hitting pan a little bit too early, but I haven't noticed that. And I wanted to contour my lips, because, like, I like doing that. So usually I do that first, the contouring of the lips. Let me move over here a little bit. But I might change that just because. Okay, so that is my highlight. I really like this palette. Like I said, I haven't noticed a lot of powder kick up. It's not, like, these three shades look a little scary because these look like straight up pink blushes. This looks like a straight up blue. When you put it on as a highlight, it looks more like a highlight than like anything else. This color I really like too. Yeah, and I don't know if I've used Electra now that I'm looking at it, so I'll use that one soon. But I've been using this every day, like, for a while now, and I really like it a lot. I kind of, like, I might want to try these as eyeshadows, too, because I feel like that sounds so cool to, like, have these as eyeshadows. I feel like it's gonna bother my eyes, though, but I kind of want to try it anyway. Okay, so this is an Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a sample of a foundation stick, but I've been using it to contour. And let me kind of get close to the lips. Yeah, that looks kind of weird now. It kind of just looks like I have like a chocolate milk mustache. But I'm going to blend it a little. I'm going to use this Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in Berry Mauve. Alright, so like you can't see that the brown is on the outside, but I do think it makes my lips look a little bit more plump, and I kind of like how it looks. Okay, so that's the powder. I think I like this. I know that with powder, sometimes, you know what, I'm just gonna powder a little bit more over the highlighted nose and around the lips and up here, just so it looks a little bit more natural because that is quite a bright highlight. But yeah, I know with loose powders, sometimes there's flashback in flash photography. I'm not really sure I haven't had that problem with this powder. I've taken a few flash photos. It might have just been the lighting of where it was with the photos, but it was flash. I know that much, and it didn't come out like that. I went to see Lady Gaga, and I used this and I had some flash photos. Like I said, it might have been just that I didn't put it all over my face that time. It might have been that I don't know if I put it under my eyes like I did today, and it might have just been the lighting, but I didn't notice a lot of flashback with that. So yeah, that's just something to take note of. I do really like this Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I think that this might be my favorite, like, winter foundation right now. It works really well for my dry skin, and I think it does look healthy and natural, and I really like it. The L'Oreal Glotion I also love a lot. I think that this just adds a nice little luminous to any look, and this is one of those things. When I got it, I was like, okay, this is a gimmick, but then, like, I noticed it was good, like, throughout the day, and I like that a lot. The NYX color correcting palette, I really like this. I would repurchase this when I finish it. And yeah, I'm probably going to finish it. I'm probably going to finish a few of the shades before other shades. This This Milani Berry Raised blush, I really like it. I think it gives like a nice natural look to the cheeks. And I think that this is one of the best blushes you can get at the drugstore. Pretty much any Milani blush is going to be a great blush that you can find at the drugstore for an okay price. They're not the cheapest, but blushes at the drugstore are usually pretty expensive. This BH Cosmetics Blacklight palette, I just think it's a lot of fun. I love highlight palettes, and this one just like, it makes me happy to look at, and I get excited every time that I use it, so I like this one. The ColourPop setting spray, I'm not quite sure if this makes my makeup last any longer, but I do like it a lot, and I think it's a good one for like, I think it does something to the skin. It like perks it up, makes it look really nice, so I like that a lot. I like the number 7 powder. I'm not going to hold it up again because it's getting on me, but yeah, I like it a lot. I think any powder would kind of be the same no matter what you use. I just flicked a brush off the thing. I think that like you could get like any loose powder from the drugstore. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. That's just what I picked up and what I've been using lately, so that's what I've been doing. This primer I need to check out some more. It's a good one, but yeah, I think it gives a nice like illuminated effect, and it's a good primer to like brighten before like all the other like brightening type steps that I took before. This Anastasia foundation stick, I really like it for contouring like the lips, and I use it on the nose, although it's not the easiest thing to blend out, and I don't always contour my nose. I don't always contour my face either. I like this. I wouldn't go out and buy this in like a full size or anything because I think this is like $40. I don't think you get that much product in a full size. I will use this up. This I'll finish by the end of the year too. Let's just say that. And I would probably purchase another concealer or a foundation stick or something to do what this does because I do like kind of getting the lips a little contoured. I think that helps a lot, and I like that a lot. All right, so those are my thoughts on my little face routine there. I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to do an eye look for another video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!